NBA YoungBoy's name has been in the news for a couple things this week. First quick thing, which is wild, because I told you guys that Rolling Loud Orlando lineup was terrible. I got Rolling Loud shorts on right now. Since 2019, we either hit Rolling Loud LA, Rolling Loud Miami, or we hit Rolling Loud LA and Miami. This year, Orlando's lineup, I think I officially accepted that I'm an old head. I think I officially accepted I'm an unk. I'm looking at it like no A$AP Rocky, no Travis, no Future, no 21, no Key Glock. Like, I don't even listen to Key Glock, but give me anyone. There was just a whole bunch of cheap little Playboy Cardi dupes, because I watched the whole Rolling Loud over the weekend. Yes, there was some good sets, but overall, the only positive thing I kept saying was YoungBoy's gonna be there and Cardi's gonna be there. Don Toliver as well. I can't leave Don Toliver. It was just weird seeing him as a headliner, because every year we get Don Toliver around like 6 to like 8 o'clock, anywhere between that time. So seeing him as a headliner, I kind of was hoping to see Uzi or something, but all right, we're not here for my opinions. YoungBoy ends up getting out of Rolling Loud. I was like, nah, that's absurd. I would have really went crazy. I think I would have ripped my wristband in the air. I would have went insane. Because the only thing I was looking forward to was seeing Playboy Cardi and seeing NBA YoungBoy. And Playboy Cardi, we've seen hundreds of times. He's actually one of the artists we've probably seen the most. We just saw him on the Weeknd's tour as well, and Rolling Loud, 2024, LA and Miami. Cardi, I love him, but I watched the set at home and I'm like, all right, cool. Other than him playing locations, this is kind of what we always get. YoungBoy putting on his story. I'm just gonna take some time apart right now away from performing. Nigga, you couldn't tell me this shit 2 months ago, a month and a half ago? Y'all scammed me. He must have still got some money. Cause the way that he did that, nah, I feel like I got scammed. Y'all did me dirty. And then you give me Ken Carson, who was just on stage yesterday with Cardi. Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. But neither here nor there. I'm thinking that's the worst thing right now with YoungBoy. And at the end of the day, YoungBoy just did a crazy ass tour. So that one is still forgivable for people like me that didn't buy tickets for Rolling Loud. Actually, I did buy tickets to Rolling Loud, because I always do. I got tickets before they even released the lineup, but we had VIP tickets. Me, my girl, all my boys. And we all asked for refunds. It was crazy. We all asked for refunds. It was insane. It was cool. We all lost like $15, $20. I forgot exactly how much it was. It was keep the 15, 20. Y'all got me. But if y'all would have scammed me for all that bread over the YoungBoy situation, I would have went crazy. But now stepping away from music, this is when this starts taking a dark turn. I'm watching interviews. Shout out to 607 Unk and Jaleese. And they actually covered, that was really insane. And I didn't really hear too many people talking about it. So this is all alleged. Let's say that from the beginning. This is just things we're seeing online. There's no 100% proof that I can back for sure and tell you this exactly happened. Now that we're past that, it looks like Birdman's godson, nephew, was very close to NBA YoungBoy. You might even think how. You gotta think about it. Birdman and YoungBoy are super close.
Guys will start building a rapport back in 2017, 2018. Up until 2020, what would lead up to the unfortunate chain of events to where you and YB would be at odds?
I'm gonna put it like this, man. What I didn't know and what I know now is you can't mix your friends. Like, you can't mix your friends. And when I say mix your friends, and that's what I did, you know, like it became like, you know, you ever heard the shooter need a shooter? It get to the point of shooter need a shooter. That's how they get, like, it get that serious in the field, like the shooter need. So it's to the point I need me an entourage. You know, like it's for real, like this going on. So I need me an entourage, and me getting some of my little partners out of the city, it just ain't work, you know. I told, you know, I tell my little partners to go pick up 3. Just go pick up 3, bring them to Baton Rouge. I ain't telling them to go hang on no block. I ain't telling them to go throw no YB. Y'all don't even know YB. Y'all don't know. Y'all know 3 because I have y'all around 3 all the time. But I ain't tell y'all none of that, but drop 3 off and come back to that city. Y'all dudes that hang around these dudes and get into it with my partners. What, you know, so my partners and my partners, so 2 sets of partners that bumped heads. Put me in the middle of some shit. Knowing how I'm rocking behind my partners, like YB knowing how loyal you get. Like, I'm so loyal, brother, like it ain't nothing I wouldn't do for my nigga. I'm one of them partners, like if I could try to de-escalate, I'm a de-escalator, but I ain't thinking I'm gonna sit here and feel like just me coming and trying to de-escalate something.
For years already now. I'm thinking that he's managed by Birdman something. I know Birdman's getting bread somehow, some way, the way he supports YoungBoy. We even seen him on the tour together. So Birdman's nephew starts coming around, hanging out with YoungBoy. They start building in their own rapport. They start hanging out. Whenever he's in New Orleans, whenever they're in the city, they're always together. To the point now that makes sense. He's cool with YoungBoy. Guess what? He's gonna get cool with YoungBoy's friends. OG3 and all the other guys as well. But you know what's one situation that even I always make this mistake in life, in my personal life, is you try to mix friend groups and it never goes out well. It never does. I feel like the percentage of me doing it successfully is probably 90-10. 90, it always going terribly wrong. That 10% pocket, that I build a relationship that's like, all right, cool, now they friends together, and I love to see that. But that 10% is not worth the 90% failure rate for me. And it looks like this is what ended up messing up his relationship as well with YoungBoy. He said a quote, even the shooters need shooters. So it sounds like when YoungBoy's people's in town, he's telling YoungBoy, don't worry, whenever you around, whenever you here, my people got your back as well. He starts bringing his friends around. He gives a little request out to his people. Yo, can you guys go pick up OG3 and do this favor for me and YoungBoy? Guess what? His boys did exactly what a lot of your boys will do as well. Yo, what's good, bro? Yeah, man, don't even call him. Whenever you call me, we the shooters. He's just the middleman. If you need the hitters, we the hitters. Call me. This is my Instagram. This is my Twitter. This is my X in case you updated your app. Like, look, there's a way to contact me. Take my email down. And they start building their own rapport with YoungBoy, OG3. And again, he's YN Tupac, NBA YoungBoy. So you're already assuming that these people are probably fanned out as well, just even being in contact with NBA YoungBoy's people. They start leaving out the dude that introduced them out sometime, and I guess something turns rocky. From watching the interview, I was still a little bit confused because I still don't get exactly what happened. But something turns rocky between the new friend group and the old friend group. And what I mean by that is his new friend group, as in YoungBoy and all these dudes he's chilling with his day one shooters. They started hanging out. Now some issue happens behind the scenes around them.
What happened that day, all I know is, man, my partners them called me, you know, one of my partners f***ed up, you know what I'm saying? One of my partners. So I'm calling just like that. It's like, woo, woo, woo. He telling me who all was out there when
What's
it
mean
happened.
Like beat up?
Yeah. Like,
why beat and jumped on him?
Yeah, jumped on me. It's some more shit happened, but I can't really get into that. But yeah, it's some more shit. Shit really had him thinking like, man, Beezer gonna try to kill me. So we gotta f him up.
So why B thought you was gonna try to kill him?
Thought I was gonna try to knock him off.
So is that
Off
what
the strength of me just coming and just like trying to just figure out what the f happened between you and my partner, you know, with my little smackers.
Right.
Okay.
You know?
So is that what led up to the studio incident?
Yeah, basically played me. It was like, man, come to, you know, it's like, yeah, just come do some music.
They tricked you to the studio.
I ain't even know having no animosity more with me, cause we still was Josen. We still was, you know, everything, the whole 9 yards, like still on FaceTime calling each other, stacks of money like this, yeah. Me three and all us, like we.
So y'all still was cool.
They were playing me close.
Playing you close. They called.
But one thing I can say about Lil Home, if he feel like he can get you on your, he gonna stand on that business right then and now. But they knew, like me, you gotta play me close. I'm a gang, like you gotta play me, you gotta get me in you got to, and like I ain't really see, I was so loyal to the loyalty I have, blindside me from what was really going around me. Shit was in my face and I ain't even see it. Like I told you, I was still around months before later. Shit was in my face, I just ain't see it.
And if you ever had friends that fight, unless you really do your best to be like, bro, I'm not entertaining neither side. I'm cool with both of y'all. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't got nothing to do with that. You probably go. If you try to do your best to like squash the situation and try to figure out what's going on, somebody can kind of take that as an, oh, he's picking sides. And it sounds like homie was asking way too many questions. And YoungBoy and me come from the same school of anxiety and paranoia. So I'm assuming all them questions, he's like, yo, nah, why he asking all them questions for? Like, why he asking all them questions for? Is he choosing sides? I'm assuming even YoungBoy probably like, he gonna be with his day ones if he gonna slime somebody out. Keep that in mind. What we hear next is that they're gonna go to a studio together. YoungBoy is gonna be there, OG is gonna be there. I'm assuming they're gonna all discuss exactly what's going on, and he's just really trying to get to the bottom of this. He's not choosing sides. He's still trying to play both sides, and that's why playing both sides never goes great. But he is still trying to entertain both sides. But there's one person in that camp, and he does name him. I forgot his name, but I will show it when he names him. And he explains that he had an issue with him because this dude right here, I guess he's the reason that both crews, well, he feels, allegedly, whatever he did is the reason that both crews, you know, are at odds and the situation that happened. Also, side note, which I guess we're gonna talk about Birdman's feeling towards all this in the end, but for a dude that said a couple times already, he's gangster, I'm so gangster, they know that I'm gangster, YoungBoy know that I'm gangster, Birdman, everybody know that I'm so gangster. You've been doing a lot of talking. You've been doing a lot of talking in this, I'm not gonna lie. See, for a civilian like me, keep talking, my brother, I would've been out there, whew, y'all already know what I love to say. Give me the sketchbook, I'll even draw it out. Now we got AI, I'll make AI make a video of what happened that day and turn it over. So don't play with me. But a person that's calling himself a gangster repeatedly, I would think you're doing a lot of talk. But he goes to the studio and sees that one guy that he has an issue with. And guess what? Oh, I told him I was gonna slap the shit out of him. He finally saw him and he wasn't gonna pull a sporty and poetic Flacco. He was actually gonna slap the shit out of him when he saw him. He goes forward with slapping the shit out of him and it just didn't turn out too well for him. They saying people popped out the back of the curtains, opened doors, and he caught the slam dunk from the NBA YoungBoy camp. Allegedly, this is all alleged. And he's even portraying that he got hit with a pistol. Pistol whip to be exact, which is crazy. Like, nah, they must have definitely been mad at you, my brother. What you do to get these boys so angry?
You ain't told me what made the first shot get thrown. What made it like, what was
That's what I was getting back to.
Right, yeah, let's go.
Why I felt like I picked a side. I told Scully, when I see you, I'm gonna smack the fuck out you. So when I went in that studio, I went straight at Scully's neck.
So you did it?
Nah, YB wasn't there, nobody wasn't there just yet. I went at Scully like man, I was just like, man, straight up like, man, what's up with you, bitch? Like, what's up? Scully like, man, I don't want to talk to you, man. I don't want to talk to you, this, that, and the third, man. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Like, bitch, you already like, you lame as a
Right.
So Scully basically, he went walk to the back. He kept on pacing back and forth, walking to the back into that third. He called me to the back. I should have peeped the play. Nigga called, and yeah, bro. And that's how this shit happened, bro.
So basically, when the shot's thrown, when you getting hit, you in a fight. Do you remember you in the fight, or do you go unconscious?
Already out, man. I ain't gonna even lie, man. Whole thing I went on life support, man. Raw me out. I don't want to see no name, cause like I said, I was like Tupac, so I couldn't tell you who was hitting me with them bitches. Man, I was getting pistol whipped. Man, I was getting pistol whipped. So, and everybody be around this, like, man, yeah, them beat your ass and whoop ain't whoop me with no fist. Ain't whoop me. If I smack you with a gun right now, multiple times, how many blows to the head you think you could give me for your brain, for you?
Right.
Man, come on,
That's
man, nigga making fun like, oh yeah, like, I didn't got jumped multiple times, but I'm a street, I didn't got jumped. Ain't no I would put their fist in and put me on life support. Like,
Right.
so we can just that right now, we gonna stop that room, like, ain't just jump me, put feet and hands on me.
Right.
No, man.
How long was you on life support?
I was on life support for 7 days.
7 days.
And I was in the hospital for 12 days. I had to learn how to walk and talk again. And one of my eyes was blind, my side, because that was just from the brain. From the brain, you control everything. So
He was put on life support, which is insane. That's super sad to see. And I'm thinking the whole time, it's like, wait, when the hell did this happen? Because Birdman was just chilling with YoungBoy on tour. And I know if you beat the shit out of my nephew like that, I don't even got one, but if I did have one, and you beat up my nephew that bad, pistol whipped him, put him in a coma, life support for 7 days, I'm thinking, all right, family might come first eventually.
Oh my goodness! I'm sorry.
But no, Birdman still was acting a bit weird towards him. He goes on to explain, because the same question I just asked, is this considered snitching? I guess Birdman feeling like he might be doing a little bit too much talking. Because he's saying he agrees with Birdman, and if it's some street shit, it should have been left in the streets. But he started doing interviews and explaining exactly what's going on behind the scenes, and it looks like Birdman was not cool with that. To the point that, you guys know the Hot Boy reunion tour was going on. We was gonna go to the Tampa City one. I just didn't feel like driving out that far. That's the closest they came to Miami. And I just didn't feel like driving to Tampa. I feel like it was a slap to the face. Out of all them great Lil Wayne Miami years, or YMCMB, Drake, Miami era, closest show y'all give us is Tampa, is crazy. But he said he pulled up to the New Orleans one. It's like, yo, Uncle, Theo, it's me. And Birdman there like, nah, hold on. I'm gonna have to talk to you later. He's no good right now. When we always hear gangsters talking like this before. We heard a lot of rumors, even though Cowboy said it didn't happen. But remember the Nipsey Hussle story? Nipsey Hussle's looking at dude like, nah, you no good right now. I can't talk to you. There's rumors that you snitching. I can't talk to you.
Right.
no, man.
How long was you on life support?
I was on life support for 7 days.
7 days.
And I was in the hospital for 12 days. I had to learn how to walk and talk again. And one of my eyes was blind, my side, because that was just from the brain. From the brain, you control everything. So yeah, bro, I had everything.
Right. Well, so you was in the hospital, and this is the time we're gonna go back to Birdman. This is the time where you talked to Birdman. Did you?
Yeah, Bird came on FaceTime. He actually came with YB manager with Fee Banks.
Right.
Yeah, with Fee.
Right. And that's the situation now. Birdman was pretty like, man, YB, this happened to you. I'm riding with you because you family.
Man, yeah.
But then what changed Birdman mind?
Everybody tried to say like, oh, it was because of the Street Juice interview I did. Because Bird really just one of them who just like, all right, and I understand him. And a lot of times you're right, like, all right, if it's a gangster situation, we're gonna keep it in the streets. See what I'm saying? And he right with a lot of that's the laws we grew up on. And I ain't bothered by them laws. So I feel like he turned his back
so he
on.
told you supposed to keep it in the streets. He did tell you that you did have a conversation with him about it.
Not just know who he is. We ain't talk. That's what I'm telling you, OG. After I got all like, man, that nigga ain't reach out to me, man. I was at the Hot Boy reunion tour in New Orleans. I walked up on him and everything. That nigga told me, not right now, never. I can't tell you, man. You did me bad. That nigga told me we gonna talk. That's what he told me. Like, we gonna talk, not right now.
And that's what we hear from these OG street dudes that really been doing it right for so long. Yeah, we've seen a lot of dudes fold, a lot of snitching stories come out. But some of these guys, they're 40-something, 50-something, and they still rocking hard. Pause. Oh my God, pause. What I meant by that is that they still abiding by the laws of the streets. Whoa, that was crazy. And Birdman happens to be one of those people, so I'm not too surprised, but it is insane. Imagine being cut off your family because you got your ass whipped by your uncle's mans. Like, nah, hold on, mom. The dude that you made my godfather, his mans is the one that kind of led behind what happened to me. Allegedly. This is all alleged, like I love to say, because this is just a 607 Unc and Jaleel story, interview that was shared with them on their podcast. But if there is any truth to this is a wild, wild story. Will we hear anything more from it, or is this just the end of it? Or is he gonna continue doing tours and be like, I'm the nigga that got beat up and slimed out? We shall see. Sub up. Will Birdman ever speak about this? Probably not. But if you did like this story, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, please hype this video. And if you have any more information on exactly what happened or something I might have missed, please share it down below.